Hello and welcome to today's video. This is going to be the first sentence like book challenge. I don't know if it was originally a tag or what, but this is like an old school booktube video. It's been around ages and yeah, it's just a classic tag. Basically, I'm Who Jay. This is Jay.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
The viewers already know who I am. I am Jay.
Okay. Bit big-headed, but okay. So basically I'm going to be blindfolded. I've got little sleeping mask here, pop it on, can't see anything. Jay is going to select five books from the bookshelf. He's just going to do one at a time and see where we go. But yeah, he's going to pick a book, read sentence number 1. If I guess what book it is, I get 3 points.
3 points.
He'll read sentence number 2. If I guess what book it is, I get 2 points. And then sentence number 3. And if I guess what book it is, I get 1 point. And that is the basic gist of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have explained to Jay where the standalones are, where the series are. So yeah. And we're going to try and not get like books further into series because, you know, like potential spoilers, just, you know, better not to. But yeah, so we've got this bookshelf behind me and there's another bookshelf behind the door that has got like some other books on. And yeah, those are all of my read books that are in the house, so...
And it has to be a book you've read.
It does have to be a book I've read because I'm not going to know the first sentence.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah. If there's a character named within the first few sentences, so if the character was named Jay, you'd say blank.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. If the character has like 2 names, you say blank blank.
Yeah.
So on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Well, there we go. So yeah, I think we're all set up and ready. So I'm going to put the blindfold on and Jay's going to pick us the first book.
I'm going to pick the first book. Are you going to leave your blindfold on for the whole time?
Yeah, I think that's best. I won't take it off without asking you if there's anything I can't see in front of me and whatever.
Yeah, sounds good.
But yeah, do you have anything you want to add? Any thoughts? Anything you're going into this with?
No, I think I'm going to have to like mix it up a little bit because I'm concerned that if I just go straight to a book, pull it off the shelf, come and sit down and read it, you're going to hear where I've gotten it from.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I will have to like throw in some walking around and picking up things from different places.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And are you happy to be in charge of turning the camera off and on in between
that's
getting
fine.
the books?
Yeah, yeah.
So you know where the stop button is and you know where the record button is?
Well, yes.
Yes? Lovely. I'm going to put the blindfold on and you're going to pick the first book.
Yes.
I know Jay got it from that bookcase. That's all I know. And I know that he read the first line and started giggling to himself. So if you want to say book 1 and show it and then start.
This is book 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to read the first sentence.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pause halfway through.
Okay.
I could have become a mass murderer after I hacked my governor module.
That is all systems red.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Well done. 3 points. Well done. That's not even the full first sentence.
What's the full first sentence?
I could have become a mass murderer after I hacked my governor module, but then I realised I could access the combined feed of entertainment channels carried on the company satellites.
First. I think this is like the only fiction book that isn't a graphic novel that we've both read. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got 1.
Yeah, well done. 3 points. Book 2.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
As long ago as 1860, it was the proper thing to be born at home.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and Other Stories.
Well done.
Yeah. I read that one like last month or the month before.
Fair enough.
I'm quite impressed with myself.
Yeah, well done. Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is book number 3.
Cool.
Blank was one of my greatest childhood friends.
Stop giving away. What is it? I'm going to need the second sentence.
When this person's pronoun is written, I'm just going to say blank as well.
Okay.
Blank lived on my street and looked after me like a big brother. If I liked a boy, I would ask blank's opinion.
Can you repeat both sentences
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, but obviously I said brother, so I'll just... Alright. Blank was one of my greatest childhood friends. He lived on my street and looked after me like a big brother. If I liked a boy, I would ask blank's opinion.
Is it fiction?
It's non-fiction.
It's not becoming, is it?
No.
I'm trying to think what non-fiction I've read that this could fall into. I don't know. Give me the third sentence.
If you don't get it,
Yeah.
I'll do something. I've got a feeling that there's something else that I could do for you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read it again with the 3 sentences.
Okay.
Blank was one of my greatest childhood friends. He lived on my street and looked after me like a big brother. If I liked a boy, I would ask Blank's opinion. Blank was funny and intelligent and wore cowboy boots that were pointy at the tips.
This sounds so familiar, but I can't think. You good?
Yeah?
The cowboy beats have really made me think. Like I do know that. Like that
Yeah.
sounds really familiar. It's not the one by Lauren Graham, is it?
No.
No. I really this sounds familiar. I can't tell you what it is.
Okay, basically, I started reading from the actual beginning of the book. There is an introduction,
Okay.
which I skipped because I thought it would be too obvious.
Well, that's the beginning of the book. The first sentence is in the introduction, not in the first chapter.
I just thought it'd be interesting to go from the first chapter.
Read the first sentence.
And if you get it in the first sentence, how many points do you get?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
This is a modified version of a talk I delivered in December 2012 at TEDx Houston, a yearly conference focused on Africa.
We should all be feminists.
Yes,
Yes.
that is right. 1 point.
I don't know
2
how many
points.
points because that was the first sentence. Oh, you're so rude.
I think it should be at my discretion whether I'm giving you the first
Okay,
sentence of the introduction or the...
Okay, well, how many points are you giving me for that?
You can have 1.5 points for that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Right, I've picked up 3 more books, so we're actually doing 6.
Yep.
And I've brought them here with me, so we can just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can just
Nice.
rapid fire through them.
Okay.
This is book number 4.
Cool. Come on
I'm
then.
trying to get it to focus on the book.
Okay.
A white cloth was lying at the foot of a Zelkova tree.
Okay. White cloth was lying at the foot of the Zelkova tree. Could I have the second sentence, please?
A white cloth was lying at the foot of a Zelkova tree. When I walked over and picked it up, I saw a child underneath.
Underneath. Where am I? I'm... Fucking hell. What the hell is this? It sounds like it could be one of the Narnia books. Am I on the right track or not?
Don't think so.
Okay. Keep going, please.
Okay.
Like third sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a white cloth was lying at the foot of a Zelkova tree. When I walked over and picked it up, I saw a child underneath. What's the big idea? The child glared up at me.
Oh, this is Oh God, what is this? What's the idea? It's middle grade. Is that right?
How do I find that out?
Is it from the bottom 2 shelves over there?
No.
I don't know what it is. Oh wow.
I'll tell you what. I'll read the first page. I'll read the first
What
page.
do you mean the first page?
What else?
Is this not the actual first?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the first page.
Okay.
Basically, if you can get it from the first page, I reckon you can have a point because you're obviously struggling.
Okay.
A white cloth was lying at the foot of a Zelkova tree. When I walked over and picked it up, I saw a child underneath. What's the big idea? The child glared up at me. It had narrow eyes but thick eyebrows. I couldn't tell if it was a girl or a boy. Oops, sorry, I apologised, but the child kept glaring at me. Are you playing hide and seek or something? It shook its head vigorously from side to side. I live here, it said.
Keep going.
The cloth was big enough to carry things in if you folded it at the corners. Tall grass twisted and curled around the child's legs. I took a step back and turned to leave. I could feel the child's eyes on my back as I walked away. The hair on its body was thick and downy. The following day, the same cloth was lying under the Zelkova tree. Damned if I'll pick it up this time, I thought. But just then, the child sprang up in front of me. Let's go, it sang out and headed down the road.
Oh my god, I feel like I've read this year.
I didn't intend to follow, but it was taking the path that I had to walk
I've
to
definitely
get
read
back
this
to my
this
room.
year.
So naturally, I tagged along. Do you want a clue?
Give me a second, let me have a think. This sounds so familiar. Look, I am like so confident I've read this year. I'm trying to think of a book that like starts like this. Yeah, I need a clue.
I think that this is actually 35 separate stories, and we're like halfway through the first one.
What?
Oh, maybe it is just chapters.
It's not The Little Prince, is it?
No.
What? You've made it more confusing. I don't know this. I don't know. You're gonna have to give it me. What is it?
So you don't want the point.
Well, I don't know it.
The book is called People from My Neighbourhood.
Oh my god! Yes, it is. Oh. It is short stories.
That's what I thought. You said no.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember now.
I think you're gonna get this one a bit quicker.
Okay.
This is book 5.
I thought you were about to say the name of it then.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh wait, hold on. There's a prologue, and then it starts. Let me just decide whether I.
Oh my god. You decide on the nice side.
I'll tell you what. If you don't, I'm going to go for the start of one of them, and if you don't get it in the first one, I'll let you have 2 points for the. I'll let you have 2 points for the first sentence of the other one.
Okay.
Actually, no. You'll be able to get it in the second of this one. Okay, right. So I'm starting. Sentence number 1. I take a deep breath before pushing open the swinging doors.
It's not Akatar, is it?
No.
A deep breath before pushing open the swinging doors. So it's 2 doors. I haven't read any Western books, but that's the only sort like pushing open the swinging doors. No, second line, please.
Noise spills out. A cacophony of Mandarin and Cantonese, and I step aside so blank can
These
walk.
Violent Delights.
No.
No!
So blank
Wait.
can walk
Oh
in
no, it's not Cantonese.
side before me.
Oh no, what? Mandarin. Did you say Mandarin?
Mandarin and Cantonese. Do you want me to read the first 2 sentences again? To see if
Yes.
I take a deep breath before pushing open the swinging doors. Noise spills out, a cacophony of Mandarin and Cantonese, and I step aside so blank can walk inside before me.
Oh my god. How's this got so bad? I was doing so well to start with. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I think if you don't get it on the third sentence, I'll read you the first sentence of the prologue, and then you have a point after that.
Go on, give me the third sentence, I might as well have it.
It's not that I'm being nice. I mean, I am, but I'm also being sensible. I thought this one would be easier, to be honest.
Is it Before the Coffee Gets Cold?
No.
I'm really trying to think, like, going through a door. Like, what have I got where, like, the door is opening up to somewhere, like, public?
It seemed maybe you should be focusing on the Mandarin and Cantonese aspect of it.
I don't know.
Okay, let me read you the
You're
first
being
sentence of the
mean.
prologue. There is a curse in my family.
God, this sounds so familiar, Jay. Oh my
Do you
god.
want the second sentence of the prologue?
Yeah.
There is a curse in my family. It's followed us all the way from China, where it took my great-grandfather. Freak accident on the farm that involved a pregnant
Oh my god.
sow
Yeah.
and an uncomfortably placed rake. To Indonesia, where it claimed my grandfather, a stroke at the age of 30. Nothing quite so dramatic as great-grandfather's demise, but still rather upsetting.
I know it! I know it!
I'm going to give you sentence 3. My mum and aunts figured that Chinese curse wouldn't follow the curse.
No, she's not walking into a public place. You fooled me with the doors. It's not a public place. The aunts are just late. It's doily for aunties.
Yeah, it is, well done! I don't think you should get any points for that. Maybe you can have half a point.
Thanks.
Right.
Is this the last one now?
Yeah, book 6. This is the last one. There is no lake at Camp Green Lake.
Holes.
Well done, 3 points.
Should I take the blindfold off?
Yeah?
Oh my god. You... Like that one, it sounded really familiar, but it's been ages since I've read it.
Okay.
Like, I'm annoyed I didn't get it, but it's like a short story collection.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not super annoyed. But this one...
I know, I was so surprised. I thought just mentioning Chinese or Cantonese and Mandarin would...
I've read a lot of books that are like... have multiple languages in.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
So how many points was that? 3, 3, 7.5, 0.5, so that's 8, 11. So you got 11 out of... You could have got 6 times 3, 18. So you got 11 out of 18. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too dreadful. That is the end of the video. We've been sitting really far back. Look at like the angle of the camera.
I'll fix it now, like 30 seconds before. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the video. I did okay. I am... The main genre that I read did not show up here at all. Which I think was a little bit mean.
In my defence, the main genre you read are fantasy books that have like 1 million books per series.
Yeah,
which
but,
means
like,
I would have had to figure out what the first book is of every series.
they're in order. All the series are in order.
Well, I went for the ones that were a bit more interesting.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. We might redo it just fantasy at some point, maybe. I honestly, like, I think I can remember, like, the start of most, like, fantasy books.
Fair enough.
Because they're, like, the most involved that, like, I really get into. But yeah, this was fun. I really hope that you enjoyed it too. Did you enjoy it?
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could tell that you were having fun because you changed it from 5 books to 6.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. If you want us to do any other weird videos like this, let us know down below. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Bye!